So we've built an online security operations center and cybersecurity apprenticeship program that can give you real-world experience that you can add to your resume and your CV. Now we know all companies are asking for experience and we're solving this. You can get access to real-world cybersecurity tools and respond to threats and alerts just like a cybersecurity professional would do. Also in our community, we have cybersecurity courses that were built by cybersecurity professionals, which includes our 8-week cybersecurity analyst training plan, which was built by us for companies that we work for to train up new cybersecurity analysts who join the companies, teaching you everything from incident response, threat intelligence, and even threat hunting. You also get access to our additional SOC analyst courses that teach you about the latest cyber attacks and how to defend against them, as well as an AI cybersecurity analyst course teaching you exactly how artificial intelligence and automation is being used in a security operations center. So our apprenticeship program not only gives you real-world experience, we're also teaching you actually how to apply for these jobs and giving you access to a job application tracker and example CVs and resumes that are proven to work. My name's AJ and I've been in cybersecurity for the last 9 years, and we teach cybersecurity to beginners. We've also helped many of our cybersecurity community land cybersecurity jobs, IT jobs, and land interviews. So are you tired of your current career or you just want to make more money? Don't worry, it was exactly the same for me 9 years ago. I just wanted to make more money and have a career that I would actually enjoy. It is always hard to know where to start. This is what we talk about on this channel. I actually want to get into cybersecurity? Well, first of all, I actually just wanted to make more money. I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worrying about money in my IT support role, and I didn't see any progress or progression in that IT support role either. I was just setting up computers in an IT training center. It was okay, but I didn't see an increase in salary. I didn't see it getting more interesting. And I also just saw that job as kind of coming to an end as well. And because of that, I wanted a better future, secure a better future for myself and for my family, which is why I wanted to push towards going into cybersecurity. And also, I was getting a little bored of IT support. It's not something that is constantly in the news like cybersecurity. I wanted to do something interesting and that felt like it had some kind of impact, and that it was actually well needed in the world as well. So I wanted to do something interesting, wanted a better future, and I wanted ultimately to have more money. So because of that, once I got into cybersecurity, I wanted to try and understand how I actually got it, because I was getting lots of questions from people. How are you able to go into cybersecurity without any experience? So in my first role, I actually got speaking with 3 other cybersecurity professionals so that we could try and figure out how we all got into cybersecurity and if we could come up with a framework on how to get there. So there's 4 of us here then. So Robbie, Vaughan, Josh, and myself. Robbie actually started as a cybersecurity analyst, but he was working in a warehouse, but he managed to successfully find a mentor who could help him move towards that first role. Vaughan, he did have a cybersecurity degree, but he was struggling to get a cybersecurity job. Thankfully, he managed to find a mentor as well to kind of guide him towards that first cybersecurity analyst role. Josh was actually doing a law degree, but he wasn't interested in working in law. Me and Josh have known each other since we were 3 years old, so we're always constantly talking, and I thought cybersecurity would be a good area for him to go into, and I actually helped mentor him to his first job as a cybersecurity analyst. And then there's myself then, who I studied business and IT at university. I didn't want to work in IT. I was struggling to find a cybersecurity job, but I actually found a mentor as well who helped guide me towards my first job in cybersecurity, and we all met as cybersecurity analysts over 9 years ago. And now we've all moved into different roles. Robbie and Vaughan, they work as security operations center leaders, so they manage cybersecurity teams, they hire cybersecurity analysts. Josh has moved more into the project strategist role, but still for a global cybersecurity company. And then I'm closer to the cybersecurity analyst role, where I'm a senior cybersecurity analyst, but I focus on incident response. So we all got talking, and we actually realized that even though we took different pathways into cybersecurity, we actually followed the same kind of framework into that. So the framework that we're talking about then is our framework that we've listed here. So the things that we needed and the things that we had were secure job skills, hands-on experience. We wanted to learn from someone who was already in the field as a mentor. We wanted to get actual job experience. We needed a project portfolio, and we needed to network with these people. So all of this, and the reason that we do all of this is to ultimately set up a resume and a CV that can actually get you interviews, learn to pass those interviews and actually get a job. If you're not doing things that are pushing you towards these areas, then you're not doing the right things. And we noticed that we were all doing these things here, so this is why we created this framework. And we ultimately noticed that all you're trying to do is get a good CV that can get you interviews, learn to pass those interviews, and then ultimately get a job. So you need everything here to push towards this, and this is what we noticed that we were all doing. So we created this framework together to help more people like yourself get into cybersecurity without any experience. And this is a framework that we've actually tested. As you can see here, we've got some great success stories. Georgina joined our community in December. Now she's getting interviews for cybersecurity analyst roles. As you can see here, they really like the projects for Nessus, phishing, Microsoft Sentinel, for example, even the threat intelligence and threat hunting projects. Layert, we actually helped him secure an internship at Coinbase for an IT audit role. Natasha, she was working in IT as an IT administrator for 1 year. She joined our community last year, and within 4 months, she managed to actually secure a role as a cybersecurity SecOps specialist. Karuna as well, we helped secure an internship. Eddie, we helped land the role of a technical support specialist, which, as we said, moving into IT can often be a good role to move into before you go into cybersecurity. So we helped him secure that. We said Georgina got 2 interviews lined up this week, and many others who have secured interviews with us here as well. And like I said, with Eddie, he had another interview for a cybersecurity analyst role just months after securing an IT support role as well. So you can see in here, you're consistently helping people get interviews, get to the final stage of interviews, which is really, really great to see. So it's showing that the framework that we've put in place is actually working. We actually built this framework into our own empirical training pathway. And what we can see then is this is what our community members go through. You always need to build a foundation. So whether this be an IT job or with something like CompTIA Network Plus, then you need to build your cybersecurity fundamentals, something like the CompTIA Security Plus, but more specifically the hands-on labs, because they're going to actually give you more hands-on experience in those fundamental skills. Then we suggest picking a job role. Most people, the best job role to go for first is that of a SOC analyst or cybersecurity analyst. You need to then focus on the skills specifically for that job. And these are all the skills that we teach you in this community. Then you need to have home projects. Each one of these home projects needs to relate to each one of these areas. This is what gives you the hands-on skills. This is what gives you the experience. You don't want to just be doing random projects and random learning. It needs to be focused and tailored towards a specific job role. And you get guided mentorship from us, who are cybersecurity analysts as well. So we're only giving you the skills and experience from the experience that we're actually getting from our day-to-day jobs. Then you need to set up your resume and your CV and be consistent. This is where you need to stick at it. You have to be consistent when it comes to job applications. Even now, I failed multiple interviews, failed multiple job applications, even with experience. Then once you become a cybersecurity analyst, you can then look to specialize into maybe penetration testing, ethical hacking, forensics, instant response, for example. But the main focus is these 3 points here. To be honest, everybody has the ability to get CompTIA Network Plus, Security Plus, and that's not going to help you stand out these days. It's not enough. These are the most important points here, and this is what we teach in our community. We give you all the skills and the hands-on experience through an apprenticeship to be able to actually give you that real-world experience and help you stand out when it comes to doing these job interviews and job applications. Experience that you're getting here then is an apprenticeship, and we've got the apprenticeship lab environment in here, which is a pre-built security operations center, SIEM, and environment with live data that we're pumping in that you can analyze and respond to just like a cybersecurity analyst would do. So you're getting access to this. We're going to teach you exactly how to use this, teach you how to respond to these alerts just like a cybersecurity professional, so you can add this experience to your resume and your CV. We know companies are always asking for experience. Well, this is what we're solving here with our apprenticeship lab. It says networking and speaking to others in the cybersecurity community is always hugely important. Well, that's something that you get access to here as well. All 3 of us have got combined 30 30 plus years of experience in cybersecurity. Like I said, Robbie and Vaughan actually hire cybersecurity analysts and cybersecurity professionals so they can tell you exactly what they look for when they hire new candidates. You also get access to the other members in here, so when they start securing jobs, they're available here to actually push through referrals if they're available. This is the kind of community and networking that people always talk about in cybersecurity, but they don't actually explain how to do it. So you're getting access to that as well. And we're also teaching you how to actually reach out to recruiters on LinkedIn and how to network through LinkedIn as well through our How to Apply for Jobs course, as you can see here. So the networking we're covering off for you as well. Hands-on skills and experience is something that we're giving you through our apprenticeship lab, but it doesn't stop there. We're also giving you access to hands-on home projects that we're going to be teaching you throughout the 8-week analyst plan. And as you can see here, week by week, we've got the home project walkthrough, and we've got the home project video guide as well. So these home projects are littered throughout each one of these weeks, all the way from analyzing phishing emails to actually setting up Microsoft Sentinel and ingesting logs and responding to these alerts just like a cybersecurity analyst would do. So pre-built labs are great, so that's why we've got a pre-built lab for you as well. But being able to set up these labs at home yourself is much more beneficial. It's going to help you learn much, much more than just having a pre-built lab. And that's why we're giving you access to the pre-built lab and also the hands-on home projects as well. But it doesn't stop there. We're continuously adding new home projects. As you can see here, new community projects. So you're also getting access to these step-by-step guides with videos as well. And we can prove that these projects work because Georgina, as you can see here, has had a job search feedback, and she wanted to give some feedback on the projects based on the recruiter for an up-and-coming interview. And they're particularly interested in our Nessus, phishing email, Microsoft Sentinel, and threat intelligence and threat hunting projects. And they've also made some recommendations for possible automation projects, which we're going to work with Georgina. As you can see here, I linked to a possible automation project, and we're going to link to much, much more as well. So constantly developing this, constantly providing you with the hands-on skills that you need to actually apply for these real-world jobs. Finally, you're going to need to learn how to actually apply for jobs. Well, we've got this How to Apply for Jobs course right here. It teaches you exactly that. We're teaching you things from how to actually find the jobs, how to actually optimize your LinkedIn, build a strong resume and CV. But in addition to that, we've actually got a CV review tool, which is our AI automation tool that will scan through your resume and your CV and give you a score on how well we think it'll actually pass through these application tracking systems and through the job applications that you're actually going for. So we're giving you access to all of this and additional resources as well, where you get access to the job application tracker just to keep you accountable. Also to our newest resume and CV template that is proven to work with our community members as well. So you can clearly see from our Google reviews and our community reviews that our apprenticeship program works, and we can guarantee that we'll put you ahead of all other candidates from a technical standpoint and from an interviewing standpoint. Now, I look forward to seeing you in this apprenticeship program and look forward to working with you closely. All you need to do now is check the link below, and I look forward to seeing you in the community. Thank you for watching and take care.